Jersey. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving. Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment. But they've got a 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Trying to run for it with Hall. It's the first down, and he's still going. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Brees Hall hurts on the play. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Don't jump. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen comes out throwing. This is complete to Dawson Knox. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Find Johnson out of the backfield. This is not going to help their cause ahead of 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
50. Alert!
Got his man, Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious flack. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Here we go, son. Go.
Hall. And he didn't make the pylon. He's out of bounds just short of it. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Angel. Here we go. Sit high.
It's Hall again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Back-to-back stands at the goal line. And now it's 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. At your own 1. Yikes.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Now it's Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Here we go. 4th and goal inside the 1.
Here we go. Sit high.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
From his own end zone, Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Look out.
Play action now, Allen. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They send a man in motion. Allen on 3rd down. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Alert, alert, alert! Ready?
They send a receiver in motion right. They will go. It's Allen. Buying some time left. Oh, a big risk. No surprise here. Intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets will take over at the start of the next quarter. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go, son. All right.
Here's Fields to throw. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go. We're good. Green 19, good night. All right.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Hall. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Okay, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Mevis able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Strong with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. They're down to their final one in this half. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Still has some space up near midfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
21 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Able to hit forward, complete. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's got it in the red zone. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Allen going to the air. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Pass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Allen. This ball's cut by Palmer. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds Davis complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
15 yards. And the Bills.
One final shot before the half. Buys time, rolling right. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills piling it on, going into halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Ready to send this one away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. begins with a run by Johnson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Allen setting up play action. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Allen on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Big gain downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Davis gets it from the gun. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Allen off the play action. That's more of the catch out left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. Jukes away from one. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year? It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st down, Allen. Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Davis. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Bass's kick is good, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another throw for Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Jets first down.
Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go.
Second down and 10. Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Fields throwing once more. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
31. Jets 10.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Play action now. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, Side.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, Well, that stings like the first.
Oh, Fields loses it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, in a situation like that, I mean, this is perfect situational football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. But those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they taste it. And they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Throwing now on first down. Allen. He's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Pass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir. Tonight.
First carry here from Braylon Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go. Tonight.
We give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stops. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs per quarter. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Levis ready to send this one away. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. He brushed him off with ease.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, Bills.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now a design run. It's Allen. That draw is snuffed out. Doesn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Johnson up the middle. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills moments away from a 2-0 start. Bass's kick is good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Here's Johnson again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run for Allen. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.
stop there.